Instagram says we're now live, but it's going to take a second.
Okay.
So is Facebook. We'll wait till some people start coming in.
Hello, cookie people.
We have nobody's here yet.
All right, well, they'll watch later.
Yes, this is true.
It is time for today's live with moi. Okay, putting this away, even though I really love it, I can't hold it the whole time. All right, how is everybody doing today? Thank you so much for everybody that's joined us so far this week and left comments and questions. Everybody says they're loving it, and we super appreciate that. It's been really fun for us too, because we don't get to interact live with other cookiers that often, so thank you for that. So I've got a couple things I'm going to say first. A housekeeping thing is that Facebook, I'm looking at you, Facebook, over here, seems to be giving us issues when we load the live for replays. So if you are watching this on a replay and the sound is cutting in and out, we are posting these very quickly afterwards to YouTube, so you can go to our YouTube channel. And so the sound issues do not seem to be happening during, it's when we post it after the live. So if you have a sound issue, you can either go watch it on Instagram, which is not giving us a problem, or go over to our YouTube channel and watch it there. So, and that goes for the last 2 days of videos also. And I just want to tell you about a promotion we started today. We're having a sale, and this is a great bundle. We are bundling together the Braille Airbrush Max, which is our new airbrush machine that we came out with. It's an amazing airbrush machine. We designed it from the ground up. And we are bundling it with a pack of 12 small bottles of our airbrush color and the Magic Stencil screen. And it's all for sale for only $184.99. So full price on all 3 of these items together would be $240. So you are, it's a huge savings. So that sale is happening through April 2nd. So go check that out. And then also on sale are tipless bags, counter covers. You can also buy the Magic Screen at 20% off, and you can also buy this for $19.99 on its own if you want to do that. All right, so now that that's out of the way, let's go talk about packaging. Let me put this right here. We have people watching. Are we on?
Yeah.
Yes. A lot of highs. Mary's very excited for our online classes, she says.
Ooh, okay.
People love the stencil screen and the Max.
Good, awesome, love it. And we can always do a separate live just about, any of that. So please always tell us in the comments or write us an email and let us know if there's stuff you want to see moving forward. We do plan to keep doing more of these, probably not every day, but what we want to consistently do more. So we would love to, address anything you want us to talk about. All right, so today is all about packaging, and we at the Cookie Countess over the past couple of years have really focused a lot on packaging and how we can offer different types of products for that best fit your needs. Things that are fun, things that are really functional. We know that packaging is important, right? I mean, I know I'm a sucker for packaging. If something's packaged really cute, even if it's the same thing that's packaged not cute, I'm gonna buy the cute packaging. So, and it really elevates the look and the perceived quality of your cookie that you've spent so much time on. So it's really, I think, important to put it in the packaging that best serves maybe the style of cookie that you're giving, or best serves, how much time you spent on these. You don't want to just, throw them together in a bag and hand it over. If they have, all these like intricate details on them, you want them to look special. So we have a lot of things that I think will work for you for that. So I'm going to start by just mentioning all the different size bags we sell. So we have, and I have notes here too, so forgive me as I look down at my notes, but we have 14 different size cookie bags. And you may not realize this because we've also added a bunch over the past couple of years. So we have 10 different sizes on these lip and tape bags. And then we have a couple sizes that are open at the top. So how these work, and I'll show you one of them. Oops, my pile's gonna fall over here. All right, so for example, this is a 3.5 by 5.5. And these are self-sealing. They have this little pink, oops, here. I'm on the wrong side, I can't see it. You pull this off and it has tape on the back side, and you just fold it over to seal it. So what's nice about this is you can't really see the tape afterwards. Also, you know, you can adjust the size of the bag a little bit based on how much you fold it over or not fold it over. And we have a wide variety of sizes of the bags. What's great about these two is that they're good for if you are putting your cookies in packaging that you're not sure will keep them like from getting stale. You know what I mean? So you could put them in a sealed bag first and then put it in the different packaging. You can, I know we always get this question, you can use a heat sealer on the end of these if you want to. We just recommend that you make sure you practice a little bit and play with the settings on your heat sealer. Questions so far?
No questions yet, just a lot of highs.
All right. Hi. So we do, like I said, we have a whole bunch of sizes. Something good to remember too is that, if you guys want to take a look at these, I find it's definitely good to have kind of a bunch on hand because all the cookies that you make in your cookie set are probably not all going to be the same and not all going to be the same size. And you want to remember also that like a 3.5 inch wide cookie is not going to fit in a 3.5 inch wide bag. You're going to need something bigger, probably a 4-inch bag. So remember, because your cookie has height to it. And then depending on how thick you roll your cookie, what kind of detail is on your cookie. Like tomorrow, Sarah is doing florals, which really sit up off the cookie. So you want to make sure you have enough room. So it's a great idea to maybe buy a few sizes that are most popular for what your cookies might need. And I wanted to answer this question because we had some questions yesterday about when we did the PYOs. The size that works best, we have a couple sizes, but the 3.5 by 5.5, I think is the best size for the PYO palette. You can also use, we have a 3 by 7/8, do I see it down here? By 5.25, this one. So both of these are good options for also packaging your PYO. And we do recommend that you put your PYO and brush in a bag and then put it in the cookie in a bag. So you can put them together with the cookie, but if there's any chance of like moisture coming off your cookie, you could run the risk of the palette smudging a little bit. So it's always good to keep them separate.
Kathy wants to know if it's better to have the seal at the bottom or the top.
Ooh, that's a great question. And you know what? It's funny you say that because I had not really thought about it before, but yesterday I was bagging a whole bunch of cookies and I decided that if a cookie was shaped like an egg shape or it had more width, say on the bottom than on the top, I liked putting the seal at the bottom because it helped, it just seemed to like fit the shape of the cookie better, if that makes sense. So like on the eggs, I was putting the seal like on the bottom where it was wider. But it might depend on your, on your cookie. Or you might put it in sideways if that's the shape that fits the bag you have the best. So the good news is you don't really see the seal afterwards, so it doesn't necessarily matter aesthetically. Any other questions about bags?
I have no questions on Instagram so far.
These all come in packs of 100. And prices vary. They're anywhere from around, I have some price lists here, but they all come in packs of 100. They vary anywhere from like $6 to $8, mostly depending on the size of the bag. All right, I'm gonna put these aside. We're gonna move on to something else. So something else we have that's fun, statically, that's fun this year that we just started coming out with are these specialty printed cookie bags. So these have been really popular for Easter. We came out with a couple at Christmas. So this is a fun way to package your cookies. I see most people online using them for a lot of minis, a lot of PYO kits, and a lot of decorate your own cookie kits. So I have one over here. Like this one, for example, I threw just a couple little bags of icing in. You might need a little bigger bag, but this is what I had lying around. And some sprinkles and some naked cookies. So this is a great way just to throw everything in a bag because think about it, you're probably gonna, if you're selling these, you're gonna wanna hand them off to your customer, probably in a bag anyway. So you might as well be cute. So you don't have to put them in a bag and then another bag because this already has a handle. It's a cute way for them to pick it up and go. So those we have in a few different ones. This one, also we have the Christmas one. So these are all the same size, and then we're playing around with some other smaller sizes, and we just got in today, so we'll be launching them this week. Some really cute bags that you can use for 4th of July, Memorial Day, Labor Day, maybe like a superhero PYO kit would be fun. So we're gonna do a bunch of smaller ones because it seems like people are liking the small size better. Minis are great to throw in these. Isn't that cute?
That could be great for a circus set too.
Ooh, that's a great idea. Yes, perfect. Love that. I love that journey for this bag. For some reason, we're saying that a lot around here these days. So, and I do want to mention that these are all designed by us. We have an in-house graphic designer, Giselle, that does an amazing job. And these were all completely designed from scratch by our team. So we're really proud of them, and we're excited that you guys like them because we have so many cute ones that are in the works. We're already working on Halloween. We have some other ones coming, so keep an eye out on those. They come in packs of 10 or packs of 50. All right, I'm gonna move these aside. Very excited about that 4th of July one now. All right, next on my list is, did you know we also have these specialty cube boxes? So let me talk about these for a little bit. So we came out with these a couple years ago. And these are really unique. Again, these were completely designed by our team here at the Cookie Countess. We have 3 different sizes. We were trying to come up with a way that you could like carry your cookies something different than a platter, something that maybe had a handle, something that could hold a lot of different stuff in a smaller space, because you're working with a little more vertical space than horizontal space, if that makes sense. So we've got 3 different sizes. The cube, these all have windows on all sides. Like, is that not the cutest thing ever? And then when you open these, they all have an extra interior space. So for example, on this one, I put a couple more cookies in. Now these are PYOs that we already painted, but if they weren't already painted, you can also fit some PYO palettes in there. I actually went on a trip recently and I brought some cookies with me and I used this. And my cookies were not minis, but not large. So I was actually able to fit like over a dozen cookies in this little one because I had 2 per side and then I had a bunch in the middle and it was perfect. I just had them in my carry-on bag. They did not get damaged at all. This one, you can put 2 cookies on the long side, 1 each on the other side, and then there's a bigger space inside for you. So these are great also for like the decorating kits. If you're including icing and sprinkles and glitter, you can put all that on the inside and put the naked cookies on the outside. And then this big one holds a lot of cookies. So you can also put ribbon around the handles. We do sell ribbon, I want to mention also. We have a whole bunch of different curling ribbons that we sell. So this one, you can hold up to about 3 dozen cookies in this. You can fit, depending on the size of your cookie, you can fit, you know, probably about 3 on the long side, 2 to 3 on the shorter side. And then the inside also is compartmentalized. So you can fit a lot in this one. And you can fit them either standing up or laying down, whatever makes more sense for the size of your cookie. So these are, and you also can think of it just as a carrying case that is cute, you know, that way they don't get smushed, you know they're safe. Everything on the inside is safe, on the outside it's safe, but they get to see it a little bit. So I love these boxes, I have to say. If you guys use these before, I would love to hear your comments on them, how you feel about them. How are we doing?
No questions.
No questions from me.
No questions. All right, that means I'm doing a really good job explaining, I think.
Yes. 100%.
100%. All right, we also have 4 different size bakery style boxes that I want to show you.
Diana says, "Shut up and take my money."
Oh, Diana, you're my kind of woman. Another reason I wanted to do this, and I feel like this is like sales pitchy because I'm like, this is what we sell, but that is what we do here is sell stuff. But we also try to, show you maybe different options and best ways to do things. But I also wanted to do it because sometimes online it's hard to see the scale of this stuff. So I figure with me standing here with cookies, you can get a better sense of the scale. I know even if like we list the measurements, sometimes it's like, I'm not really sure what that means. I don't know. And everybody's cookies are different sizes. So even though we put cookies in it, it could also still not be clear on the sizing. So we've got 4 different sizes. We've got our platter box, our square box, we call this our Hip to Be Square, our single cookie presentation, and our Good Things box, which is designed for like 2 cookies. Here I put, a regular size cookie and a couple minis. And these are the stained glass cookies that Sarah made last week. Aren't these gorgeous?
So cute.
So there's a blog post if you like the look of these that you can learn how to make them. They're really easy and really pretty. So I did put shred in the bottom of these just to kind of fluff them up, and then I did put them in bags first. So that's kind of up to you, but I put them in bags first. So you can do a couple different ways on these. Like for this large box, there's 12 cookies in here laying flat, not touching. You could fit probably up to 2 dozen in here if they were overlapped a little bit. So depending on the size, depending on the top details, if you feel comfortable overlapping them, like in this one, they're definitely overlapped a little bit more. Isn't that a cute set? This would be like a great Father's Day set. So, 4 different style, bakery style boxes. Again, this is the platter, this is the the Hip to Be Square, this is the Good Things, and this is the single cookie presentation. This would be nice too if you were doing wedding favors and you wanted to do like 1 large cookie maybe. Tie this with a ribbon that matches the wedding, or like a birthday party favor, something like that. Those single ones are nice for that.
Sadie says this is all very helpful, and Jackie has used our cube boxes for DIY kits, and she loves them.
Perfect. I love that. Yay. That's awesome. Yeah, I think that using them for DIY kits is such a good idea. I love that.
What's the size of the platter box? Do we
So
have
the
that?
platter box, I will tell you. I think I have it right here. Hold on. It's 16 and a half by 12 and a half by 1.5. So it really is a good size box. And all these boxes ship flat, so you can store them flat, which is nice. And we do have, just as a side, we have assembly videos on every box. So that way, if you get hung up on how to assemble it, we can help you.
Do we have the price for that too? The
Yes.
platter box?
They come in packs of
10, I believe.
10 and 5. Definitely 10.
I have down here $44 to $106, but that depends on how many you get. I think Sarah's actually going to try to look it up right now. Maybe she can help us out. They come in different varieties of quantities, so that affects the price. And we did design the sizes on all of these as well. Like this one we designed to be a little bit shorter than most bakery boxes and to have more clearance on the window, because sometimes bakery boxes, the window is very small because usually there's like a cake in there that's on a cake board. So for us, we designed it so there's a lot of window so none of your cookies get cut off.
Aline said 10 and 30.
Thanks, Aline.
The 10 is for $44.50,
Okay.
and the 30 is discounted at $106.80.
Ooh, a deal.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
We're all about teamwork. All right, next up are our wooden boxes. So this is something you may not have seen before that we sell. We sell these really cute wooden boxes. They come in 4 different sizes, and I don't have the top on this one because I didn't have one open, and they were all bundled beautifully, and I didn't want to wreck Tom's hard work on bundling these. So, but these come 4 different sizes. They come shipped flat, and you fold them in to assemble them. It is real wood. It comes with a clear top and some stretchy gold elastin. They don't snap on, so you do have to tie it with a ribbon, maybe add some tape. And Sarah told me I should point out that there is only one way to fold these. So if you buy these, you know how boxes you can like fold either way and you kind of crease them to get them going? Don't do that with these. So, so it will fold to the outside like this to look like a puzzle. So they do not fold the other way. And once you see where the glue is, you kind of get it. But this is a really, really pretty presentation, and these come in 4 different sizes, and they're all kind of a smaller box size. So if you want something that's for 1, 2, maybe 3 cookies, this would be a good option. And if you like the look of the wood too. All right, next we have berry crates. Did you know we had berry crates? We started carrying these a couple of years ago, I think. Mm-hmm. So we have 3 different sizes. These are very cute for like summer cookies, strawberries, fruits and vegetables. We have some different ideas on the website. These are, you can also like put them in a gift bag where you tie it at the top maybe. This would be a cute way to sell cookies like at a farm stand, even if they don't like go with the theme of the berry crate, you know what I mean?
We did farmers market cookies in them one time.
Yeah, we did farmers market cookies. So these come, I have 2 of the sizes, but they come in 3 sizes. Is there a question?
No.
Oh, you're ready? Sarah's ready. She has her other phone in her other hand, and she's ready to read off pricing if anybody needs it. All right, so the berry boxes are super cute.
Someone just did a festival, and I think those were a big hit. I believe she's saying.
Oh,
the berry
cute.
crates.
Perfect. You know, it'd be cute too for fall. I could see this being very cute if you put like a whole bunch of pumpkin cookies in it.
Yes.
That, like a bushel of pumpkins. So apples come by the bushel, right?
Yes.
True.
I don't know my terminology there. I'm sure someone else would know. Tom's gonna pop on and correct me, right?
Ashley wants to know if that's the only color of berry crates. Yes, it is.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, so let's move on to egg cartons. It is egg carton season. We've been selling a lot of egg cartons at the cookie counters lately. So I'm going to slide some stuff over here. So we have a few different options on egg cartons. I know we're getting really close to where they may not get to you in time if we ship them. So if you're still interested in egg cartons, I would recommend you get right on it. So we have a mini one that has just 4 openings. We have multi-packs that have 6. This is all for chicken egg size. And then we have this one, we call it the denim dozen. This can hold 12 cookies. It's really nice, kind of neutral denim blue. This comes in 6 different colors, the same colors you see here. And these are for our chicken eggs. I'm gonna show this. So we have 2 different size eggs. We have chicken and duck. So this is the chicken one. And this is the chicken size cookie cutter. Right now, all the chicken egg cartons come with the cutter. So we started doing that a little while ago. So this is a great presentation. You can do some just blank eggs, put the PYO pallets in the top. You can close this. You could tape this to the top if you don't want it to fall out. So you could also include, these could be stencil. We have some mini egg PYO stencils if you want them to be stencils, or you can just leave them blank and kids can just paint whatever they want. So these are really cute. These have been super popular. And then we also have duck cartons. So the duck ones are a little bigger. And let me show you. I did this the other day, but I'm gonna show you again. So here's the difference, chicken, duck. So I would call this a mini. I would call this like a mini plus, right? So and we do sell this cutter. It doesn't come with them, but we do 3D print this size cutter for you guys. And then what I wanted to point out, we have gotten a lot of questions. When we photograph them, we don't put them in the bags because it's hard for you guys to see them if we put them in the bags for photographing, but you would probably want to put them in a bag unless you knew they were getting served right away. So we have special bags that fit these, so you could bag them before they go in the carton. And then this fits right here. Easy, right? And then new also, we just came out with this cookie carton that we designed, had specially made. So we just have it in green right now, but you can use the green in a lot. So, but this is really cool. Actually, John mostly designed this. John was all about this. John loves engineering. So this is his baby. So the way this works, it's got basically like 3 angled rows that you can prop up cookies in. And it has, so I have 9 PYOs in here, and then I have some PYO pallets in the back. And the nice thing about this is it has a really high clearance. So even though these are fairly large cookies, they don't get smushed. And I wanted to point out too that we kind of made like a little imprint where you might put a label. So I've made up some quick little labels, made with love at the Cookie Countess. This is a 3 by 2 inch sticker or label. That is a standard like Avery size. If you ever print labels, you could fit a bigger label here, but that's a great way to put the ingredients on there or say who made them, put your contact information, anything like that.
Lots of love for the cookie carton.
Oh, good.
And then Kathy wants to know, do they come with your awesome decorated cookies?
I mean, not yet, but maybe someday.
You can have these, but they'd probably break a tooth.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to eat any of the cookies at the Cookie Countess. Some of these are probably over a year old. But one day maybe we'll sell cookies. So that is the cookie carton. And let's see, any other questions about that? I really love this. I hope you guys like it. And I hope once you buy it, let us know what you think. If you like using it, how you use it. You could do the same thing. You could use cookie kits. You could put icing in the back row, put cookies in the front couple of rows, and then tie this up with a ribbon. It is really, really cute and it's unique. All right, last but not least, I have bag toppers. All right, did you know we have 80 different bag topper designs? I didn't even realize we had that many until I added them all up. So Giselle, who also designs the cookie bags, designs our bag toppers. So we have a really big variety of bag toppers, and this is how you would use them. So you would use them with one of the plastic cookie bags. When you do the fold over, you want to make sure you have enough at the top to staple it. And these are just stapled to the bag. But how cute is that? You can always hole punch this if you wanted to, if you were hanging them like at a farm stand or a, school fair or something. But we have a whole bunch, all different themes, different sizes. There are some for mini bags or like for cookie stick bags. Any of them that are PYO bags, we have instructions on the inside. Meant to go with our PYO palette. So it'll have instructions for the user, take your brush, dip it in water, dip it in the color, blah, blah, blah. So we've done all that work for you. And we also leave a little space on the back of all of them for you to either put like a label on that has the ingredients, or maybe just write thank you or write to and from. These are great to use for if you bring cookies to school for your child to hand out, maybe to other kids, they can write their to and from on here, or for teachers. And again, if it's a PYO, they have the instructions on the back. So these come in packs of 50. And again, we have 80 different styles. And if there are ones that we don't have that you want to see, we do get requests for different themes, colors, designs. We are all ears. We want to make what you guys want to use. So please let us know about that. And lastly, we do sell ribbon. I mentioned it before, but I grabbed some ribbon. We have a whole variety of just curling ribbon. That's really pretty. We also sell, I think we have 8 or 10 different colors of these pre-tied ribbons that have a twist tie on it. So if you like to bag your cookies and put the ribbon on the top, these will save you a lot, because curling those ribbons it doesn't seem like a lot of work, but it adds up. Any questions?
Nope, just a lot of love.
Good. All right. So if you have any questions, if you're watching this on replay, feel free. If there's anything specific you can't find on the website and you want us to link to it, put it in the comments. We'll send you the link in the comments. We'll check comments later. And but I hope this was helpful. Again, I just really wanted to show kind of the sizing versus, a human being, and what the scale is on these different boxes and different packaging options. And please send us pictures of your beautiful cookies in them. Again, if there are any sound issues on Facebook, this will also be posted to YouTube. And I think that's all. So, don't turn it off. Don't turn it off. Tomorrow, Sarah will be demoing live, and I know a lot of people are excited for this. She's going to be demoing how to do florals, what tips to use, what kind of consistency to use. And she does a beautiful job on making her cookies with beautiful different florals. And she's going to show you how to do it, and it's not that hard. So tune in tomorrow again at noon for Sarah and making florals.